Shivoham, Shivoham. Welcome. Welcome to 7 a.m. meditation. Welcome to 30 minutes of divine consciousness. Welcome to 30 minutes with your true self. Welcome to 30 minutes of peace, love and bliss. Welcome to the guided meditation. Shivoham, Shivoham. Are you ready to close your eyes? Are you ready to get into a comfortable position? It's time to start. Let us learn to live what we learn. Let us learn to live what we learn. Today, I am meditating on what if today was my last day. Let us start. Close your eyes. What if today was my last day? We wake up in the morning and we get the divine message. Today is your last day on earth. What would you do? You have only 18 hours max as per the divine message. If the doctor has told you, please do whatever because your organs have failed. And now, any moment, the body will go out of consciousness. Whether it's a medical situation or a spiritual revelation, what if today was your last day? What would you do? What would I do? What if today was my last day? Would I say, okay, let me go for a movie. Let me go for a movie. Today is my last day. I want to enjoy 3 hours in a movie. I want to go eat popcorn. I want to go eat biryani. I want to go shopping in a mall. Today is my last day. I want to enjoy. I was once, I remember, in Amsterdam, in the Keukenhof Gardens. The Keukenhof Gardens are the tulip gardens. In many Hindi movies, Silsila and other movies, they show you beautiful, beautiful garden of tulip flowers. Huge pinks and greens and yellows and blacks and blues and red. And in that garden, I was surprised. A lady, maybe in her 70s, entered on a stretcher with 2 people pushing the stretcher on the road. The garden had a road. And she was lying down with her head up, the raised back of her head, with a bottle of drip straight from the hospital. She was here. It was probably her last wish to see the beautiful flowers of Keukenhof. What would you do? If it was your last day, it's going to come, right? You and me, everybody is going to have a last day. We are not going to be on this earth in this body forever and ever and ever and ever. It's time to contemplate, time to meditate. What if today was my last day? What would I do? Are you confused? What should I do? If today was my last day, what would I do? Would I go to my loved ones and say, all loved ones, everybody, my family, come on, get together, celebrate, let us dance. Would you dance? Oh, how can I dance? Today is my last day. What would you do? If today was my last day, what would I do? How would I spend my last day if I knew I have only a few hours to go? Not even one more day. No tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Only today. What would I do? Would I take an airplane and fly to my favorite beach and spend the last day on the beach like that lady came to Kukenhof Gardens? What would I do if today was my last day? Sometimes you can go blank. Sometimes you can just go blank. What would I do if today was my last day? What would I do if this was my last week? 7 days to live. Oh, now I have 7 days, not 1 day, 7 days. What would I do? Would I go to some charitable home and serve the poor? Would I go to some temple and pray? What would I do? My dear friends, we don't contemplate on the truth that life in this body is not eternal. Life in this body has to end. Everybody who lives must die. And if we don't realize the truth of who am I, we cannot deal with this question. What if today was my last day? What if I only had 7 days to live? What if I only had 1 month before I depart? It's time to get into a deep meditation, a deep contemplation, much deeper than what we normally do. Today's meditation could be very deep, with lots of spells of complete silence, without me interrupting your thought. What would I do? Ask yourself, what would I do if I had 3 days to go, today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 3 days, what would I do in these 3 days? Would I go up to the mountains and sit and meditate and pray? Is it something that will work on your last day? What would I do if I knew I have a few hours to go? Use all the possibilities, all the permutations and combinations. Last day, few hours, last 3 days, last week. Okay, what if I knew it was the last 1 month to live? If I was sure that 16th September, it's 16th August, my last day is 16th September. What would I do for 30 days? Would I go for a world tour? Would I go to all the restaurants and eat? Would I go and shop? Would I give away all my wealth? Would I stop and distribute everything before I go? Oh, I'm not even sure if I'll go. How can I give away everything? The thought comes, what if I live after that? I'll have nothing. Who will feed me? Ask the questions and try to contemplate and get answers for yourself. No two people will have the same answer, for each one will want to do something different. There may be somebody who would say, I would just spend the time with SIP. I would spend the time in silence with SIP, preparing for my transition from this world of objects to that world of the divine spirit, that world of SIP. What if I had just few hours to go? What if I had 1 hour to go? What if I knew that after this meditation, it's over? What if I knew 20 minutes to go? After this meditation, poop, poop, finished. When the meditation is over, life is going to be over. What if I had this revelation? Would I continue sitting on the meditation? Oh, how could I? I would stop the meditation immediately, right? Would you? Or would you sit peacefully? Would you stop the meditation and then call your favorite friends, your loved ones, and start saying goodbye? Okay, goodbye, I'm going. In 20 minutes, I'm going. What about your meditation? No, I have no time for meditation now. It's time to go. You may find it so silly. You may find it so silly. But face the reality of life, that you and me will reach a moment which will be a last moment of life. And then what will we do? Let us get to the answer. If we are the body, the mind, the ego, then we will think, as you may have been thinking, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this. But if we are the divine soul that never dies, if we realize, I am the soul, I am the spark of unique life, I am sick, then I never die. How does it matter whether 30 minutes to go or 1 day to go or 7 days to go? I will never die. I will just relax and I will just continue meditation. I will just continue doing what I am doing till that last moment. Tick, 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 tick. If I have to hand over some responsibilities, I would do that. But why should I wait to do that? Why should I wait to hand over responsibilities to somebody tomorrow? If I'm going tomorrow, I should hand over today. If I know I have 1 month to go, should I wait for 30 days to hand over? No, I should hand over now. And we all have limited time to go. But we don't hand over. Because we have this false belief that I will live till I die. We do not realize who am I. We do not realize I will never die. Today's contemplation is a very deep contemplation. It will awaken you to the ultimate truth that you are deathless. You are immortal. What would you do? Have you reached that point where you can just sit and enjoy the waves or the breeze, the trees and the birds and the squirrels? Could you just sit peacefully, calmly, till your last breath is over? Would you stop doing what you normally do? Maybe you would. I would stop doing anything mundane. But I would still continue to live till I had my last breath. What would I do if I was dying? What would I do? Would I live with fear? Or would I make that last day a celebration? It's time to think. It's time to realize that life will not go on and on forever. Life will end, the end. But you will never die. But you will leave this body. I will leave this body. And every day is a preparation. What if today you are leaving the body? Are you all set? Have you made your will? Have you created a legacy? Or are you still thinking, oh, I should do this? Should I give to my son or should I give to my daughter? Are you going to think? Or have you already thought? What if today was your last day? What would you do? Tick, tick, tick. And you check, oh, I'm still alive. See, I'm still alive. So then what? Let me have a cup of coffee. Oh, I have my favorite coffee. I'm sipping my coffee, enjoying my coffee, yeah? And then dying. No, no, how can I just be having coffee when I'm dying? Then what? Talking to loved ones, having a small meeting, get together, having chat party. Okay, my dear friends, it's time to go. Take care of yourself, my family. What would you do if you only had some hours to go? What would you do if you had only today? Are you prepared? If today was your last day, are you prepared? If this 1 hour after meditation was your last hour, are you prepared? And even after this meditation, you won't be prepared because you don't want to prepare for that eventuality, which is the reality. The mind wanders. The mind jumps, goes here and there and stops you from this contemplation. Such a serious discussion, such a serious meditation, but the mind, it takes you off somewhere on a tangent and makes you lose the focus on this topic. What if today was my last day? What if today was my last day? What would I do? Oh, who will take my mobile phone? Do I want to delete something from my phone? Nobody should read. What about some secrets you don't want the world to know? What about some things you want the world to know? Are you waiting for the last day? The last day will come. It may not be today, maybe next week, maybe next month, maybe next year, maybe after 10 years. So don't say, I'll do it on the last day, because there is no alarm, no bell that will ring to remind you, okay, today is your last day. So I remind you today in this meditation, what if today was my last day? Would I live or exist? It's time to think. It's time to contemplate. It's time to meditate as the divine soul in consciousness, throbbing as sip. I am sip. I am not this body that will die. I am not the mind that is confusing me. Even when I am trying to meditate on this profound topic, what if today was my last day? The mind is not letting me contemplate even on this topic. What if this was my last hour of life? Oh, the mind says, no, 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 cannot be. No, no, cannot be. We drift with the swift mind. The mind takes us here and there, and then one day, in a snap of a moment, in just one moment, ting tong, it will be over. Put this in your head. You can't prepare for your life after you are dead. Put this in your head. You have to do this before you are dead. Be awake. Be awake to the reality of life. That the time that is ticking, 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 the clock that is ticking, ticking, ticking will stop. Ting! And life will be over. But you will never be over. Because you are that divine, eventually divine soul that is eternal, that is immortal. You must live that awakening that I am that. Neti Neti Tatvamasi. Hari Om Tat Sat. I am that reality. Contemplate. Contemplate today. What if today was my last day? It is a profound contemplation. And live as the divine soul that is immortal. That is your reality. You and me will never die, but the body will die. And then we have an opportunity of reincarnation or liberation. We can return to earth in a birth, or we can be united with Sip. The wave can become one with the ocean. The river can merge with the ocean, or we can continue to live with the myth. And suddenly we will be gone, we will be reborn. This will go on and on and on. And we will never lose life. Some of you may think this is a maja life. Just chodo, maja karo, live, die, live, die, live, die. Then you suffer and you cry. You don't know who am I. What would you like to do? Would you like to contemplate what if today was my last day? Or would you like to ignore it? Ignorance is bliss. Oh, there is a tiger outside. It's okay. Let the tiger enter. Hello, tiger. Are you in that mode? The tiger is just waiting for you. What next? Face the reality of life. Don't lose the opportunity where you are alive. What if you were dead? What if the body was dead now? Over. Would you be liberated? Are you liberated? Are you living as a dedicated divine instrument? Are you living as a Jivan Mukta? Are you ready to leave everything you have and come back fresh without a penny in a new body with a new mother and father? Are you ready? Or do you want to become one with Sip? You have time to board a ship. Which ship you want to board? A ship that brings you back to earth or a ship to sip. You have only one day to decide. You have only one day today. Before you open your eyes, remind yourself, what if today was my last day? What if today was my last day? Your palms on your eyes, and as you open your eyes, be grateful that you are alive. Be grateful that you are alive, that you can still decide, that you can choose. You can choose to live till that last breath stops.